Hello everyone, this is Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. At 1:30 p.m., 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, so as far as weather-wise goes, it's a beautiful day, but it is windy. So I'm going to use my windscreen microphone and kind of shelter it with my hand. And hopefully we can get by with this, okay? I'm in the north end today, walking around, and I'm thinking about going over one block. Haven't done that for a while. It's really a busy street here to try to jaywalk, but I might give it a shot in a minute if I get a break in the traffic. Not easy because a lot of traffic here, but we'll see. We'll see if I can do it. All right. I'm right across from the CTV television headquarters, I guess, for Maritimes in Canada. All right. I'm gonna wait. Almost made it, but too many things coming. I gotta make it. I wanted to cut across here, but it's not looking good. Okay, I think I can go. I think I can go now. Perfect. I'm across. I didn't want to walk all the way down the street to do that because I wanted to go across here. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this little walk with me. I'm going to go over. I'm going east off of Roby, a block or two. Then we'll walk south. I show you that stuff on Roby Street all the time. We gotta have something different today. Can't have the same old thing every day. It's like eating eggs every day for breakfast. You get tired of it after a while, right? Yeah. So this is Tuesday. We're working our way through the week. Got a ways to go, but we're getting there. I look forward to the weekends because not that I'm working, I'm retired, but my wife's still working, and I look forward to our time together on the weekend. I had a great visit this last week. My daughter from Ontario came down to visit and brought her little daughter, which is my granddaughter, who is 5 months old. And she's so cute. There's certainly going to be a void in my heart from her having to go back. Yep, that's okay. We'll see her. Maybe next summer we'll get to go up again. We did this summer. Maybe next summer we'll go up. I want to go up when the jazz festival's on because that's one of my exciting things I like to do in Toronto. The Beaches Jazz Festival. So I am on Agricola Street. As you can see from that sign right there, I'm on Agricola. And huh? I'm making videos for YouTube.
What?
Oh, just of Halifax.
Look, show this. Go through them trees. We have some of those beautiful trees.
I know, there's cities full of trees.
Oh, it is.
You're
but you know
talking
what?
it.
Not like these trees. We got the big one.
Oh yeah,
Go down to
they're nice.
Pleasant Park.
Yeah.
Go down and see if you find a big tree.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've been all over this whole city 100 times.
Document that. Look.
Go
Buy
on.
a camera then.
All she got is nice.
Hey, I'll document now. I'll pay you for that camera.
There you go.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I have over 300 videos on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. If you got that on, I'll give you a couple dollars.
There you go.
Go on. I'll tell you what. Look,
Living the high life.
this.
You guys live right here?
No, I don't live here. I just trying to live around.
Listen. He's a jokester.
Is he? Me
Oh, yeah.
too. I like joking, so that's good.
Not jokers, jokester.
Jokester.
Not a joker. Not a joker.
Right.
A jokester. There is a difference.
Yeah.
There is a difference for sure. Well, what a great day.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
I liked last night. Last night was one of the best nights we did this summer. It
Yeah.
was just the right temperature, and it was just. But I mean, we're talking like the last 2 hours before sundown.
Mm-hmm.
I knew today was going to be a great day.
Oh, it's a great day every day.
But look,
Every day's
whatever,
a great
every
day.
day I wake up. But you know what? I don't particularly like too hard rainy days. But you know what? Our rainy days lately have been at
Bobby,
night.
he's
We don't get.
Bobby, put the shine in
We
your
get.
eye.
Yeah, we get.
Hey, guy, I'm
Here
trying to help
we
you.
get our
Bobby, you need
our
the shine in your
we
eye.
get our indications.
Have you heard what's coming tomorrow?
Nobody.
50 millimeters of rain.
And they need
Yes,
it.
and we need it. Look, the farmers
need
have.
it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I know.
Gotta dry up like a cat.
Oh no! Look, I'll tell you
The
what.
ground's dry. It'll soak that right in. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
No,
you
it
know
ain't
what?
gonna help.
Our problem has been this. Most of the times, when they predict rain, the water's already gone before it gets into like Halifax.
Mhm.
But it's
It lands into the Bay of Fundy, like in the New Brunswick, and but as it comes closer and closer to just Halifax. But I blame that on the heat bubble that comes off the harbor. We have a heat bubble, and the weather goes around it.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. The last storm, it started towards here, but then it.
So what are you taping for? You don't mind
I put them up on YouTube, and they're for people who want to see what Halifax looks like.
Oh, look, I'll tell
Well,
you.
don't be taping this area then.
Oh, I
look,
show it all. I've been north,
Don't
south,
show
east, and west.
everything.
Look, listen. I live in one of the most pleasant places in Halifax. This
Yeah.
area around here.
Oh, I love the
Everything
north
is
end.
within walking distance.
Yeah,
Even the hospitals.
I love the north end. It's my
You know,
favorite
this
part of the
is- look,
city.
This is we got lots of shade in the summer.
Yeah.
In the winter, we don't usually get all that much snow because, like I was saying, the moisture is falling out the air before it gets here.
Yep.
I've seen many days where the sun was shining in Halifax and snow up by the air.
Yeah. I
And
know.
in between, rain.
Last summer, one day, I walked over here, maybe the same street or not far, maybe one over, and you know what I was able to get? 2 motorcycle policemen. They were sitting by the side of the road on their bikes, and I come along. I said, "You mind if I just take a picture of those bikes?" No, not at all.
Oh, yeah.
So before I left, they were talking to me all about their bikes and
How are you,
stuff,
dear?
and I
Having a
made
good
a
day or what?
video of that.
There you go.
I'll
See?
tell you, listen, I found that, there's a lot of people who seem to have this adversity to the cops. But hey, if you ain't got a mother and you ain't got a father, and you're in trouble, who do you call?
Bobby.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
As long as you're not doing anything too awful, you don't have
Hey,
to
you
worry
don't
about
worry
it.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
Look, the policeman is my friend
Yep.
because if I have trouble, the only person I get to call.
And if I get in trouble, I got no one to blame but myself.
That's
Oh
it.
no! That's wrong. Trouble can find you.
Well, it can.
Oh
It can.
yeah.
I'll find you.
What?
Yeah,
it can
it
find
can.
you.
It can. Yeah.
You're not looking for it, but there it is in front of you.
You can, yeah, I know. Yep, you can.
There it is in front of you.
But if I break the law, it's
No,
just
but if you
me,
don't
yeah,
break the law,
yeah.
how come people attack you?
Oh, I know.
What is that all about? What
I
part of
don't
the
know.
law is that?
That's not a right way to treat our fellow man.
No, that's my point. You see, it's not. You're not a good person, but there's a lot of bad out there.
Oh,
And
you're taping this.
Yeah, but
You're
Taping this big.
Oh, yeah. This is great. This is great.
I'm 70
He's been
years
around a
old,
lot of
You're
years.
my age. I'm
Okay.
70.
and
No, you're not.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Look. All in all, I got to say, people are bad. But it's not that they are, but they go through stages of bad. You know,
Well, you could be right. You could be right.
they
Yeah.
go, you know, there's stages when they're bad,
Okay.
and then there maybe later on they're real bad. But you know what? Deep down inside, they are good people because they have their people that they protect and
Yeah.
you know stuff like that and try to take care of.
Taping
But
your
you know what?
body.
Anybody else is fair game.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right.
So this is what it's.
Yep.
This is what we live with. This is what we live with. And I'll tell you, it's hard. Life is hard. It will test you in every way that you can be tested. Good, bad, or indifferent.
You know what I do? What my philosophy is? I try to be nice to everybody I meet, and never say anything nasty to people. And sometimes I get up in the morning, and I say a little prayer. I say, "Help me to. If there's anybody on that street that needs a nice word, help me to meet them, so I can say, hi, how you doing?"
For me, I live a completely different life. I have to protect myself every time I go down the street. I have to watch out for my belongings, my
still
family,
on camera,
and
Bobby.
even it's not just me
Put a
that gets
smile
attacked.
on when you're talking.
My family and my friends, they get attacked too. By who?
Yeah, that's not
What
right.
what is this thing that you know that we don't seem to be?
Don't even
You
say
know
it.
what? I thought I explained it.
Yeah.
That there's a time when you're good, and there's a time when you're bad. And that's it. That's how that's as simple as I can make it.
Yeah. Well, it's been nice talking to you. And
Look, and don't get me on religion.
I enjoyed our little
Hey,
conversation.
I want you to tape something.
Huh?
I want you to tape something.
Yeah.
Big, I'm Wayne.
My name's
I
Paul.
was over there drunk behind the superstore the other day.
Yeah.
This person, I'm not gonna count her out. She said, I got 8 kids. She come to Canada. So I'm there drunk, right? She said, I'm getting some big check. She said, my sister got 12 kids coming. And Trudeau's paying for them. What is that? Can you tell me? Oh, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
smile,
yeah,
but
yeah.
what is that?
Where are they coming from?
Some other country.
Yeah.
They didn't pay nothing for us. How can you explain that to me? I'm
Well,
not giving you her time.
yeah.
No.
I think maybe.
She was there, look. She said, you want to see my check? And she's talking to someone on the phone. Bye, have a good day.
Yeah.
She said, my sister's coming. She got like 12 and a half coming. The government's paying for that.
Well,
Would anybody like to hear? Hey, I'm behind the superstore trunk, and I'm listening to this conversation. That's better news.
yeah, and you wonder what's this all about? Yeah. Well, the only,
How much money you make on 12 kids?
you'd be pretty good, Jack.
Hey, you don't even have to work. Thank you. I'm not giving you her time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm retired now, so I don't.
I
worry
worked
about
all
it.
my life.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm only 53. I'm on a retarded check, I call it. And that lady's sitting there talking. You want to see my check? She said, my daughter's coming from some other country. Trudeau's going to pay this too. How much money would you make on a 12 kid?
Yeah,
a month?
I say it'd be pretty good. I don't think you could make enough just working.
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
happy, ain't you?
Yeah. You couldn't.
Sorry, I apologize.
You couldn't make the same amount working.
No, fucking way in God's country.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't make the same amount working.
No way in hell.
No.
And she's there behind the superstore. I'm there drunk, I'm sitting there. I said, why the hell is this Trudeau doing all this?
Well,
Tell me something good.
I have a feeling next election might change.
Do you think? I hope.
I think.
I'm Wayne.
Yeah, I'm Paul.
I hope they get rid of that shit show.
I think it's going to change next time.
You think?
Yeah.
He put us in the hole so deep that it's not even deep.
Where's do you live here all your life in Halifax or no?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, yeah. You grew right up here.
Well, I grew up in Sackville.
Yeah, yeah.
I just moved into this shit show. I
yeah.
call it shit shows there.
Yeah. I like the North End. North End's nice. I
It's
love
nice.
It. Yeah.
Not this, look. The scavengers won't even dig in there. That's bad, ain't it?
Scavenger won't, does it?
That's bad when the scavenger won't even dig in it.
Yeah, it's not very valuable, I guess.
No, there's cockroaches in that one. They're
Yeah.
everywhere. That's life.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you never know when you start out. I start out to make a video. I never know what's going to happen, who I'm going to run into.
There you go.
And now I got to talk to you guys today. That was great because it's nice to get opinions
The
from
life
people.
goes on.
Yeah, it's nice to get people's opinions about things and oh, I've got so many
There you go.
nice chats with people.
I'm there putting soap on my floor so the bugs don't eat me.
Mm-hmm.
Here they come.
Well, I got to keep
You have a good
moving.
day.
Yeah, I got to keep moving.
Paper, look, beautiful woman, paper.
Thank you very much for chatting
have a
with me
good day.
there. Yeah, pleased to meet you. Well, there you go, folks. You never know when they start out who you're going to meet, what you're going to talk about. But everybody's valuable. Even the people that's sitting around drinking, well, they're not all bad. I mean, that don't mean nothing because they're sitting around drinking. A lot of people do that. It's not my job to judge anybody. I like to talk to people. I don't care if they're drinking or what they're doing. So anyways, we had a good little chat there, and now I moved on. Got a bit of wind blowing here, but hopefully not too much. Felice, that building is Felice. I got to get across the street here somewhere. Here we are, just looking over that way from here. See construction workers up on the top there, doing their work. The North End is really growing fast over here. There's a place called the Sidekick Cafe. Wow. Never even saw it before. Businesses come and go fast, and then there could be a lot of new things popping up around here because the population's going to grow a lot. When all these buildings are full of people, I think our stores and restaurants over here on Agricola and Almond, Obi, all around the areas, Iverstone, are all going to do a whole lot better when all these people will get moved into these buildings. There's one of our city tour buses going by. Well, this is great. I feel great about this. I love it when I'm walking around and somebody wants to talk and we get them in our video. I think I was able to get both those guys in my video. And I didn't ask their permission, but they didn't say I couldn't. Here I am on the corner of Agricola and Almond. And Agricola, in case you're wondering where it's located, it's in the north end. It runs parallel to Roby, and on the other direction to my left, it runs parallel to the name of the street escaped me. It runs parallel to Gottingen. There we go. Had a memory lapse there for a second. It runs parallel to Gottingen. So you got Gottingen, Agricola, and Roby. All three major streets. So I read my comments. Everybody that sends me a comment, I read them. And I enjoy the comments. I like answering them back. And I got a comment from one person. I'll wait until that truck goes by. That said I do too much downtown. Well, I have done a lot lately. They said I do too many videos downtown, and they want to see neighborhoods in the city. So I have done a lot of neighborhoods in the city, but thought I might as well start again today and do some neighborhoods. So here we are up here in the north end, walking on Agricola. Going to take some side streets up here too, in case anybody, people like to see these neighborhoods. So if you starve for some information about neighborhoods in the city, don't worry, I'm going to cover it today. I'm going to take a left down Ontario Street. It's awful windy right here. I got to get out of the wind anyway. Let's go down Ontario Street. Look at this, just like magic. As soon as I got out and made that left turn, I'm out of the wind. Great. Now I can walk along here and talk without worrying about the wind. Funny about that, eh? All you gotta do is turn a corner sometimes and you're out of the wind. So I'm on Ontario Street, walking towards Gottingen. Here's a little park. I was talking about parkettes on the corner one day there before. And here's a little park, I guess it's a parkette, right here on the corner. And I don't think I've ever been in it. Okay, it's called, I don't know, there must be a name of this park that says Stay Fit and Fast on Fuller. It's a little playground here for kids. And you can cut through here if you want to cut the corner like that, but it's great. Nice little park right here. And a waste basket so you can get rid of your paper and stuff. Okay, we are now. Do not enter if you have been feeling unwell. Oh, I see. Okay, just a little COVID reminder there. Well, I'm off of Ontario Street. I gotta see what street I'm on here now. Because I don't know the name of every street in the North End. I don't pretend to. I know where a lot of them are, but I don't know the name of every street. So I'm gonna have to check the sign and see what I'm on now. It could be Bloomfield, because that park was called something Bloomfield, but I'm not sure. We will see. I see a kitty cat standing in the sidewalk right there. He'll probably run when I get up there, more than likely. He will not like me walking by him. Nope, he didn't move. Well, that's good. I didn't see any sign yet. I love the street. It's so bushes hanging out here everywhere and trees overhead. Lots of shade. Protection from the wind. Different colored houses. Perfect kind of street I like. It's the kind of street I like. Look at these. Somebody got a parking ticket. And someone else got a parking ticket. This is coming out to North Street. I know pretty good idea where we are now. We're gonna come out on North Street, I think. Yeah, North Street. This intersection right here is North Street. A lot of parking tickets issued right here, look. One there. Oh, just don't park here in the daytime through the week. Another one. One across the road. Another one. Oh, they all got dinged here. Fuller Street. Fuller Street and North Street. That's where we are right now. Fuller and North. All right, where do you want to go from here? See that church there? That's beautiful. That was been renovated a year or two ago now, a couple of years ago, while COVID was on. It was renovated. And I've actually been in that church. It's very nice inside. Very, very nice place. All right, this is Bel Air Terrace. You like to walk these narrow streets like this? Okay, let's do this one. So, as I was saying, some people like me to do these neighborhoods, and they don't want to see stores all the time. They want to see residential streets and neighborhoods. So, I'm going to try to do more of that. For the one I was talking about, who made the comment about that, I really do appreciate that, because maybe I was doing too many business signs in downtown and all this. So I want to make amends. I'm going to make some neighborhood videos again. I used to do that, and then I got downtown and showing all this stuff. But now I'm going to get back into making some videos of neighborhoods, because neighborhoods are very important. There's all kinds of neighborhoods in this city, and each and every one is beautiful in their own way, and they all got something to offer. They're all different. So that's what we're going to try to do, cover this section right here in the north end today. Between North Street and Yonge Street, some residential streets. Now, I was on Fuller, but I came down the block, so I have to see what street this is on the next sign. It's a beautiful street, though. It's a one-way street. You have to go that way, I believe. Yeah, you go this way on Fuller, and on this street, you go down that way. They're one-way streets, so you can park on the sides. Well, I don't see any cars parked on the sides here, so it must be through the daylight hour, the business hours. It must be that there's no parking, because I don't see anybody parked here. And all those ones over on Fuller Street, they all got tickets. Now you can park there on the weekend, I know that, because we parked there a couple of times and never got a ticket, but it was on the weekend. So if you have commented before, or if you haven't, let me know what you think of this neighborhood walk around here, okay? Try to show a little bit in detail of the north end here as we walk around some of these residential streets. This area is not hard to find. You come off the McDonald Bridge, come up the hill on North Street, and these streets just are off to the right of North Street. Okay? And this one doesn't go all the way across. It just looks like it ends right here. So when I get to this corner, I'll tell you what the name of this street is. You know that little park that I walked through? It's right here. We walked around the block and I'm on this side now. I'd like to find the name of that park. Then I could pass it on to you folks. Let's walk through it. I like to find the name of every park because that's important to read the name of it. Sometimes they're named after people who did great things in the city. They're noteworthy for some reason or other. But I haven't seen a name on this park yet. An on-leash area, that's because the kids play in here. They're not right now, but they do play here. So we're supposed to keep your dog on a leash. This is called Bel Air. So you got Fuller, and then you got Bel Air, 2 streets right in a row. Okay? So, we're gonna come back down to Fuller, but I'm gonna go the other direction now, because we just walked down that way. So we're gonna go the other way. As I said, this is a one-way street. The cars all point northward. There you go. Sometimes I have to get the direction. They're pointing northward. Look at this nice bike here with the fender chopped off there. And he's a Harley Davidson for sure. I had motorcycles in my younger days. I think I went through four different motorcycles over the course of my life. It's warm out here today, very, very warm. I might have to undo my jacket yet because it's quite warm. Nice dogs.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I had to undo my coat there. It's getting warm. I got my microphone clipped on. My coat's not heavy. It's just something you'd put on if it's going to rain or something. Something like that. That's what it is. So do you want to look right down Fuller Street? There we go. Good look right down the street and see all the trees hanging out over. Great, eh? Okay. Now, Fuller. Now we're at Bloomfield. This is Bloomfield Street right here. Hope you enjoy this little walk around this neighborhood. I don't know if this neighborhood has a name or not. I'm not sure about that. But we'll describe it in some way so people will know where it is. Okay, so now we're going down Bloomfield. Love the look of these houses and the stairs that go up. You're right off the sidewalk. How long will these houses remain, because the way they're tearing down whole blocks to put up big buildings, nobody knows, right? But the worst ones go first. They don't tear down nice houses, they tear down the worst ones. All right, here's Northwood. Let's go down Northwood, because I know what's at the end of this one. And we will walk down it and talk about it. There we go. Heading southward on Northwood Terrace. I'm just going to check my time. 35 minutes so far. Pretty good. I did sit down and have a chat with those two guys, but after that, we got moving again. I love it. I love it when these things pop right out of the blue and I get to interview people. And you get to see people on the street. They weren't bad people. They were just having a few beers sitting around there. And then one guy left, and I was left with the other one, and we talked for a while, and it was good. We got to get some real people on the street in our videos. That's what we want. There's no staged acting here. This is raw. This is real people on the street when I stop and talk with people. This is Northwood Terrace that we're walking down. Lots of apartments upstairs, clothes hanging there, downstairs. Maybe you live on the street. Maybe you'll see this video and say, look, there's my house. If that's the case, make a comment, let me know. Want to see a funny sign? I just read it on the way by. I got to pass it along to you folks. Tap my nose, and I will croak. If not, I'm sleeping. A female frog. Pictures of little froggies on the wall. And look what this sign here says. Parking for frogs only. All others will be towed. T-O-A-D. Want to see the frogs on the wall? Look at this. All right, that was interesting. Somebody took the time to put those frogs on the wall and make some funny comments. I'm at the corner of Black Street and Northwood. We'll just go right across Black Street and continue with Northwood Terrace, and till we get down to the end. And I would say those two ladies we just met are coming from the Northwood Seniors place, which we're going to be passing by right here. That's what I was referring to when I said, I know what's down here at the end of the street. That's the Northwood Seniors complex. It's quite a big place. And it's got several buildings. All this stuff is Northwood. It's a nursing home. And different levels of care, I guess, depending on what state you're in. There's different parts of it. My wife does deliveries there. Pretty near every day she goes there. Sometimes up on the front and sometimes down on the next street behind us. And this is a one-way street as well. All traffic is pointing south on this one. Here you can see a bunch of the seniors sitting out there and possibly some visitors that have come in here to visit them. Yeah, I didn't want to point my camera in there too long, but I did get a shot of it. You might think I'm being too nosy or something, so to alarm anybody, but one little shot wouldn't hurt. Look at this big wide entryway. That's nice. And there's the Northwood, more of the Northwood. They call it Halifax campus. It's a center for living. Edward L. Roach Center for Living. All right. And we are back to North Street again, but we're down a block. So I promised you the neighborhood. This is the neighborhood we're doing today. And we'll do another one the next time I make a video. Until we cover a lot of different little neighborhoods in the city. Well, that's what my viewers would like. So I'm going to try my very best to give the viewers what they like to see. Okay? So that sounds like a good policy. Try to give the viewers what they like. Okay, let's walk. I'm heading east on North Street for now. And it's windier out here. So we're going to get back in off of this wind and it'll be easier to talk. Okay? I'm going to cover my microphone up a little bit. Try to keep the wind off it. So now we're on North Street, but stay on North Street. Go back. We'll make our way back to where I left the car. Well, I can leave stuff too long parked. Although I don't think it'll matter, but you never know. Who's keeping track of the parking lots? If it's too windy here, we'll be on Gottingen, but I'm going to be on the upper end of Gottingen. You can see in the background the McDonald Bridge. The Angus MacDonald, if you want the full name, the Angus MacDonald Bridge, which goes over the harbour to Dartmouth, right there. Now we're going north again, north on Gottingen. Then we seem to be out of the wind again. So we're going to make our way up. Gradually we got to get back to Yonge and Robie because that's where I started out. But I don't have to finish the video there. I can finish it down here somewhere else. Remember I told you Northwood had two entrances? They have one off of Northwood Terrace and they have one off of Gottingen. Depends on what part of Northwood you're going to. If you want to come in the door down here, there's a loading door right there for deliveries. Possibly that's where my wife comes in when she does her deliveries down here sometimes. Although I'm not sure. Alright, let's check my time. 44 minutes so far. Good. This should work out to be about an hour long video. When I finish this video, I gotta drive up to, let's see. I'm not from here, so sometimes I point out these names are a bit of work. But I'm going to Lower Sackville. That's where I'm going when I leave here. Not to make a video, but to pick up my son from his work. And then after that, we'll be going to Burnside and wait for my wife to get off work. some reno guys remodeling bathrooms. Beautiful baths renovation. And a nice house too. It's a very fine looking place. Behind that fence is a military installation. I think it's Navy, if I'm not mistaken. Could be a chance it's Navy. Remember we passed Black Street when we're coming down Northwood? Well, there's again, this Black Street is right here. It ends at Gottingen. So we're covering this neighborhood pretty good. We're going to probably call it with neighborhood bounded by Gottingen and Agricola, and then the side streets in here. That's the neighborhood. I don't know if it has a name. I could try to look it up and see if it has a name. That would be even better if we could do that. 3 Hondas right here. I guess they're all Honda lovers, Honda drivers. 3 Hondas. My wife had a Honda once, quite a few years ago now. She had a Honda at the same time I had my Chev Cavalier. And I gotta tell you, for a cheap little car, a Cavalier was a good car. They didn't take very much repairs. They always ran. They weren't a lot of trouble for the miles you could put on. But one fault of a Cavalier was the muffler. The muffler clamp on a Cavalier goes right around the muffler instead of the pipe, like a little tiny clamp on each side of the pipe. It went around the muffler itself. And those things were about $70 for a muffler clamp. Whereas a normal car, you might pay $5, $6, $7 for a clamp. So mine broke twice. They only last about a year and they get all rusty. And then they break. I got tired fixing it like that. So I went and got some steel wire and I wrapped it right around my exhaust pipe and put it up in around something solid up on the car, and it never broke again. That was it. My pipe stayed for good. I didn't have to replace any more muffler clamps. And it was great. All right, let's go up Bloomfield. We walked on it briefly, but not down here. So let's go up Bloomfield. And we'll gradually get back in our neighborhood where we started. This is a great walk. I'm putting on lots of steps, and exercise is the key thing as you get older. You have to exercise. If you don't exercise, and you're like 65, 70 and don't exercise, you're going to be crippled before long. You have to keep the muscles working if you want to stay healthy and be able to walk. There's the Northwood Street that we went down, right there. But we walked around a big circle and now we're going up Bloomfield, which would be walking westward on Bloomfield. And we know we're not that far from where I started out because there's the construction of all those tall buildings that's going up there. It's got a ways to go yet by the looks of it. I heard 35 stories at the beginning, and then I saw something on YouTube where somebody in the government was in the city was talking about these projects, and they said it's 30. So we'll see if it's 30 or 35. In any event, it's going to be a good addition to the north end. All those buildings are. A little bit of an uphill, not much, just enough to get a little bit more of a workout. Can you see what I see on the sidewalk here? Leaves that have fallen from that tree. Look. What does that mean? That means fall is close. Fall is close at hand because the leaves are everywhere here. But we still have lots left on the trees yet. So it's not over completely. Summer's not completely over yet, but we're getting there. I would say probably another month there might be a lot less leaves on these trees. But they're already started, so there you have it for what it's worth. We're going to come out by the old Bloomfield School. I always love to talk about that. My friend Roger out in Vancouver, he went to that school when he was a young guy living in Halifax. Been in Vancouver a long time now, but he's used to live here. Right in this neighborhood somewhere, so you're probably going to love this little walk around this neighborhood. So here's for you, Roger. You're going to love this walk. It's your old neighborhood where you used to live, where you grew up. And every time I see that school, I keep thinking, how long before that is going to come down? Because they don't use it anymore. That school is history. They don't use it anymore. It's just an eyesore sitting there now. So I would say that will be a big construction job, because that's a block, almost a block it does go from Agricola over to Roby. Takes a whole block that way, and it's almost a block down that way. So it would really give lots of land for some more tall buildings. I'm sure the developers are eagerly eyeing it. Maybe they've already made a deal for it. I don't know. Well, we'll come down to the corner here at Allman, and we'll take a left turn here. That was noisy, wasn't it? They're sure going to look a lot different with all these buildings when they're completed. For sure. Okay, we'll walk across, make our way over to Roby. This is a tiny little park. It certainly would qualify as a parkette. I don't think they call them that here in Halifax. That was the name for little corner parks like that in Toronto. It was parkettes. But I don't think they call them that here. But it's a good name. Parkette is like a small park, right? You see how big that property is right there? That's a great place to put up some buildings. I'm sure something got to be in the works for that building. Maybe it's the price. Maybe they got the price too high for that property. I don't know. Could be. It must be owned by the province because it's school property. So province must own it. Well, back to a major intersection here now, Almond and Roby. Okay, so we'll make a right. Since I got a green light this way, we'll take the green light. Not yet, they gotta make a turn. Then I'm gonna get the green light. No, I got it now. Okay, let's go. There's a lot of cars here from out of province right now. I just saw New Brunswick back there. That white one is from Ontario. Just a quick look at that construction project over there. I think I gotta push this button. No, no button, okay. And that picture is what's going to go right on the corner there. Another fine looking addition. Okay, let's head back. Walk is almost over. I'm going to end this somewhere around here soon. There's no need to go all the way back to Young and Roby. So I started out there. I'll just be showing you the same thing over again. So up here, when I find a nice quiet spot to finish this off, is where we'll end it. And I want to see how long this video is. If it's long enough, it is. It looks like it could be over now. It's hard to read that screen real good, but I think it's over an hour. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna turn around here like this, okay? If you like this video, it'd be great if you push that thumbs up like button. That would be wonderful. And if you're not yet a subscriber, I love it if you become a subscriber. And if you are a subscriber, then thank you very much for becoming a subscriber, because I really appreciate that. That's wonderful. And last count I had 811, I think. Something like that. So we're still growing. Stay with it, we'll get there. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.